Welcome to Songwriters from Here and Away. This is a show that focuses on new and established songwriters from Atlantic Canada, across Canada, and around the world. Hello, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Robert Campbell. This week we have a live recording of a Songcircle that we did here at the Pink Piano in Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. We have Asif Illyas, who you may know from his band Mirror from a few years back, quite successful in Canada and overseas as well, in Europe and Asia. The other artist is Megan St. Rose, who is a songwriter and has a band called Vormir in the heavy metal end, but she has these songwriter-style songs on guitar, and she's going to share those with us. She's also a radio personality for a country station here in Halifax. The third person we have on the bill is John Mullane, and John has moved back to Nova Scotia from LA, where he was for quite a few years, and he's had quite good success down south of the line and also on movies and film. So we're going to jump right in. Thanks for tuning in. Stick around. Thank you, first off, for taking my anxiety down a notch by getting a ticket and supporting these artists. That's awesome. I really couldn't be happier, honest to God. It's like we're in your living room here. It's just fantastic. And Jen, and where's your husband? Is he there? There he. These guys own this lovely establishment and support the idea of building a bit of a listening room. Yeah. And bringing something to Sackville, and something that you don't have to drive to downtown Halifax and look for parking and then get booted and then find out that it costs you $250 more. So we're just going to walk through the circuit, rotate through like a real song circle, like we're sitting in your living room. And so thanks for coming to the Pink Piano living room. It's great to have you here. Over to Asif Illyas.
Hello, everyone. So thanks for coming. Thank you, Robert. Any requests? Fleetwood Mac or something? I guess I'm starting off, so maybe I'll just start with a song that I wrote. Trying to remember what year, but probably 2002. And it was the time in the band that I was in, we were going through a rough time. It was right after 9/11, and our record deal was going really well, but our first show was September 22nd, 2001. It was a huge show on German television, and it got canceled. So I remember thinking, you know, you just got to persevere and keep on going, and that's what this song was from. It's called Be Strong and Walk On.
Gotta get myself together, gotta fix the situation. I'm so afraid to see beyond horizons. The static and the cobwebs are messing up my system. I'm so afraid to see beyond the silence. All the prayers in the world will never justify shame and disregard for human life. And sometimes it seems the road goes on so long. Be strong and walk on. 1,000 miles seem like nothing now. If everything that you believed was wrong, be strong and walk on. Be strong and walk on. Come on, come on, come on, we can bridge this distance. We're so afraid to see beyond horizons. And people have the reasons for this day-to-day existence, but the reasons always seem to lead to violence. All the prayers in the world will never justify shame and disregard for human life. And sometimes it seems the road goes on so long. Be strong and walk on. 1,000 miles seems like nothing now. If everything that you believed was wrong, be strong and walk on. Be strong and walk. Be strong and walk on. And if everything that you believed was wrong, be strong and walk on. Be strong and walk on. You've got a right to go on the road you know, but the times will change, so forget about yesterday. And if everything that you believed was wrong, be strong and walk on. Be strong and walk, be strong and walk on. Don't 1,000 miles seem like nothing now? 1,000 miles seems like nothing now.
Yeah. And now Megan St. Rose, so that I introduce everybody properly.
This is my first ever songwriter circle. So,
Right on.
yeah, I've done a lot of acoustic shows. I've been writing for many, many, many years. And the first song I'm going to start with is probably like what I would consider the heaviest of my set. I do a lot of like the finger picking and the pretty songs. But this song's exciting because it's in a movie. Oh, it will be in a movie. And no, it's not a movie placement. I actually managed to rope myself into cameoing as myself in a certain local franchise of, couple guys in trailer parks coming out with a new movie. So you might recognize this song here. And so I thought it was worth including because it is far drastically different than any other song that I have on the list tonight. So we'll just start off strong. It's a drinking song, but tonight it's a coffee drinking song.
We can drink here. We are licensed.
You guys can. I'm not much of a drinker. I still got the N on my license, so I gotta have the 0 alcohol. But you guys can drink on my behalf. I've got a bottle of scotch and a hole in my soul. I've got deep-seated troubles that no one knows. I've got a dark, dark story that can't be told, and I'm dying. I've got bad thoughts inside my brain. I've got demons talking to me, driving me insane. I've got a voice crying out my bastard name, and I'm dying. And though I try, I go above and beyond. I've got a fire in my heart that keeps me young. I was a singing canary, I was kept in a cage, and now I'm free. And just like whiskey, I get better with age, yeah. Like a rolling stone, I've gathered no moss, and I'll keep rolling and rolling, but I'm never lost. And if you wanna catch up with me, well, first I've gotta stop, but that ain't happening. They try to whittle me down just like a stick in the woods. Well, you're a pretty young lady, and so you better be good. Well, I just wanna be loved for who I am, but no one could. No, that ain't happening. And though I try, I go above and beyond. I've got a fire in my heart that keeps me young. I was a singing canary, I was kept in a cage, and now I'm free, and just like whiskey, I get better with age, yeah. There's usually a fiddle here, it's really cool, but... And though I try, I go above and beyond. I've got a fire in my heart that keeps me young. I was a singing canary, I was kept in a cage, and now I'm free, and just like whiskey, I get better with age, yeah. There's usually a big finish with a whole band and everything, and I do a little like jig and kind of finish, but there's another vibe here. All right.
That's great. It's a far cry from your heavy metal band,
Yeah.
Vormir.
Vormir, yeah.
John Mullane toured in from the South Shore.
Through the fog. Yeah. Really happy to be here tonight. When Robert asked me to do this, I was telling him that it's not something I usually do, you know, this acoustic songwriter thing. So I just kind of put that out there right now, so you can just imagine the songs with a big band, like, you know, what Megan was saying there. Just pretend that it's a big band behind what I'm doing. So if I make mistakes or anything, I just can blame it the fact that I don't usually play these things. So, you know, covering my bases here. But I'm going to do a song right now that was it did very well for me in the U.S. I lived in the U.S. for several years. I moved from Halifax. I lived in Halifax, and I moved to the U.S. Originally to California, and so this song was written before I went down there. And my writing partner's name is Creighton Doan. I don't know if you know Chalmers Doan. You've heard that name before? Yeah, so he's a great educator in music. So Creighton and I have been friends, and we've been working together for a long time. He lives in Toronto, originally from the Maritimes. But we were working on an album, and it turned out to be like a full 10-song album back in 2012, I think it was. And we were talking about this, writing a song that was kind of a quirky sort of, essentially a frivolous pop song, but something that was going to be fun, and just inflict a little bit of our influences, some of the Cars and some of these other acts that we kind of grew up with, and we kind of really liked the sound of that stuff. So we kind of did our take on this. And it turned out that the song, when it was released as a single, went to like number 32 on the Billboard chart in the U.S. So, thank you. Yeah, it was kind of a cool thing. You know, it's like I did not chart in Canada. We got some radio stations playing the song, but it was a song that was embraced by the U.S. And it just is something fun. It brought me down there. Essentially, ended up moving down there. So, the title of the song you can probably guess has something to do with the United States. It's called "My New American Girl." She's the fire, she's desire, she's the news of the world. A perfect smile, a little wild. There's nobody like her. She's unoriginal, not so typical, a little naughty but nice. She's got everything, got a spell on me. She's like fire and ice. She's my new American girl, so bad she's good for me. She's my new American girl, loving what she does to me. American girl. Can't defy her, can't deny her. She's always getting her way. She's living higher, I realize why. She nearly drives me insane. Photogenically, schizophrenically, she's breaking all of the rules. She's got control of me, supersonically. I just don't know what to do. She's my new American girl, so bad she's good for me. She's my new American girl. I don't wanna feel it, but she's driving me crazy, crazy. I don't wanna see it, but she's simply amazing. Yeah, 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 yeah. She's my new American girl, so bad she's good for me. She's my new American girl, loving what she does to me. American girl, American girl, my American girl, my new American girl. Thank you very much. You know that song. That's good.
I guess it's back to me now.
It's back to you,
Back
man.
to me.
Back
Something deep now.
to you. Oh, something deep.
Yeah, I know. That's the great thing about songwriter circles is that you know you get to see very distinct styles and you know I almost felt like playing along there, John. So if the next song you do, if I recognize something,
please
I'll
help me.
to retune the guitar for this one. I didn't mean to play two songs about hope and perseverance, but I'm going to do this one. This is the latest song that I wrote, and it's going to be from. I'm doing a new set of acoustic arrangements of old tunes from the band Mirror that I was in, and some of my solo stuff, and a couple of new things as well. And this song I wrote just recently because the family's going through a hard time in November with my mom, and it was sort of like everything it was a scare, and then everything got a bit better. And I realized that you have to, take the moments that are good and hold on to them, and, not think about the future. And I was trying to think about just holding on to the good and thinking and living in the moment, which is not very easy for me. I'm not the type of person, because as a songwriter, you're always digging into your emotions, and you're exercising this muscle that makes you just always look out and try and problem solve. So anxiety and stuff like that it comes easy to songwriters, I think, sometimes. So I wrote this song, and I kept saying the words, steady as she goes. And so this song came out of that.
Steady as she goes, the only course to know. Even though the skies ahead may fall apart from unexpected storms you can't control. Steady as she goes, why care about the raging seas you cannot see? You're sailing with an easy breeze, and everything is calm. Let's drift among the stars without a worry. 'Cause when there's nothing wrong, it's time to take in all the beauty. Steady as she goes, one foot in front of the other. If your head is down, you'll only see the ground. You'll miss the glory of what's all around you and the places that you've come to. Come on now, you're strong enough, don't give it up. I know you're not a stranger to the pain. You'll make it through again. I know you know the way. These mountains that you climb are only in your mind. Love surrounds you, so steady as she goes. steady as she goes. Steady as she goes, one foot in front of the other. If your head is down, you will only see the ground. You'll miss the glory of what's all around you and the places that you've come to. Come on now, you're strong enough, don't give it up. I know you're not a stranger to the pain. You'll make it through again. I know you know the way. Steady as she goes.
Thank you.
The best thing you can do to find out more about these shows is to go to sfhaa.ca, Songwriters from Here and Away, sfhaa.ca, and we've got the full listing there. There's shows coming up at Songwriters from Here and Away and the live concert Songcircle from the Pink Piano in Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. We'll get right back to the show now.
I'm a mother in Nova Scotia. I have $100 sometimes. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. I like that. You know, we're focusing on arts a lot more, and there's a lot of more efforts in getting music to make money and solidifying arts as a real career. I'm very, very thankful to say that outside of my radio job, I am a full-time, self-employed artist development coach, putting on shows. Like, I work in the music industry full-time, and when I was doing my taxes, or at least getting halfway through them. Thank God June 1st is the day for self-employed people. It made me realize that I'm lucky, because it's really hard to live a full-time job in the entertainment industry. It's hard to get there, and it's hard to maintain a life off of that income. And I count my blessings every single day that I made it, because a lot of people told me I probably wouldn't get here, and I pay my rent with music. Good. Sometimes it's playing it, sometimes it's supporting other musicians, sometimes it's here and there, but I wish that for every musician and aspiring musician. Yeah. So
we should probably say too, you know, the music business has changed so much that, you know, streaming is very convenient, but musicians don't make anything off streaming anymore. So anytime you get a chance to either buy a CD or even download something the old school way, it really makes a big difference for any musicians, any recording artists. Or merch sales, whatever, because streaming, you know, you really have to be in the billions to make any sort of income off that, and so it's changed. The music industry's changed a lot.
Yeah, for perspective, I once had a collaborative song reach like 60,000 streams, and when that $10 showed up in my bank account, imagine 60,000 people listening to one song, $10.
Yeah,
so
amazing.
Yeah, so here's "The Devil May Come." I knew a girl who had everything, and she loved to dance, and she loved to sing. She loved growing up and loved being alone, but I don't know her anymore. Yeah, the devil may come dressed in destiny's robes, and he'll tell us we're smarter than anyone knows. We'll fall in love, we'll fall under a spell, and when we open our eyes, we're on the first train to hell. We can't help but deny all the things we've done wrong. Only peace will arrive when we admit what we've done. There's no struggle like shame, and there's no place like home. but the devil may come dressed in destiny's robes. Yeah, the devil may come dressed in destiny's robes. Glitter and gold is not all that it seems when it's paid for with broken hearts and broken dreams, and a broken young girl who's done putting up a fight, looking for a hero to take her away from this life. He storms in like a soldier, a hero of war. He takes her heart right as she opens the door. He tears it apart and he locks it away, so she can't find the strength to just walk away. We can't help but deny all the things we've done wrong. Only peace will arrive when we admit what we've done. There's no struggle like shame, and there's no place like home, but the devil may come dressed in destiny's robes. Yeah, the devil may come dressed in destiny's robes. And I know the shame, yeah, it once crippled me. I fell under a spell and I just couldn't see. It took years to come back, but now I'm stronger than I was. But with battles come scars, and I still can't love. We can't help but deny all the things we've done wrong. Only peace will arrive when we admit what we've done. There's no struggle like shame, and there's no place like home, but the devil may come, yeah, the devil may come. We can't help but deny all the things we've done wrong. Only peace will arrive when we admit what we've done. There's no struggle like shame, and there's no place like home, but the devil may come dressed in destiny's robes. Yeah, the devil may come dressed in destiny's robes.
Very nice. Right on. So do you take some of these tunes into the heavy metal band, into the...
Not really. I do a lot of the writing. It started with the guitarist writing a lot of the first songs, which is funny because you can clearly hear that he listens to so much Iron Maiden. But I've always had an issue with doing covers and stuff. I only have 2 covers that I ever do, and it's Landslide and Blackbird. And those are, you'll see in my next 2 songs, the finger picking style, and the last song I did in our first round. And that's why I can do those songs. But for some reason, I don't know what it is, but it might be because I can't emotionally attach myself to covers, and especially if somebody else writes the song, which is why I started writing my own songs. And so we ended up, actually, the funniest thing is I started writing the songs and our band got heavier. I scream now. I do the rah kind of stuff. It's really cool, actually. We played in Quebec City and they were like, I've never heard a woman make those sounds before. What is going on here? So no, I don't translate a lot of these into the metal stuff to keep things short, but it's a very separate project, but I do use a lot of inspiration from what I do write songs about to fuel the experiences that I write about in the metals. There's a whole different way to write the songs that we write for the band.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. It takes a lot of skill to do that.
Good.
This next song is actually one of the oldest songs I have on my list. I wrote this when I first moved to Nova Scotia in 2014, at the very end of 2014. I just left a very tumultuous relationship. I wouldn't say bad tumultuous. It was just an intense ending. My first ever serious adult relationship, thought that was going to be my person. And so I came to the East Coast for a multitude of reasons, and I just focused my feelings on, okay, goodbye, it's for the best, and then wrote a bunch of songs. I was like, I'm in the East Coast, let's write some East Coast songs. I'm an Ontario girl, so this is not my, what I grew up on. But the full circle moment is that this guitar got lost in travel for long story, but didn't have it for a little bit, and I ended up writing that song on this guitar. And this is the guitar I bought when I was 16 years old for my 16th birthday. So cool. Yeah, haven't really upgraded much.
Show the back of it.
Oh yeah,
look at the stickers.
It's got stickers from the whole time. And it used to not be rainbow and sparkly, but I rebuilt a guitar for my daughter for her birthday this past Christmas, and it needed to test the Mod Podge on something. So now we have matching guitars. So let's hope I can still get this song a little bit. It's a little rangy, but it's called Love You Like Always. Down by the water, thoughts in my head, swimming in a sea full of memories, thinking about all of the things you said, feet in the ocean, head in the clouds. There ain't no place I'd rather be. Nothing can bring me down. And I do love you like always. And I do miss you like always. I want nothing more than you in my arms, but I can't be so close and without you. Eyes looking forward, I try to move on. Feet firmly planted on the ground, I'm just looking for a place beyond that old horizon. And so I head east. My head is telling me to stay, no way. My heart is screaming that this is just what I need. And I do love you like always. And I do miss you like always. And I want nothing more than you in my arms, but I can't be so close and without you. Middle of the night, messed up, started with a fight, fessed up, made love, and made plans. Right away you stole my heart, just like that it's ripped apart. If I came home, would you take my hand? And I do love you like always. And I do miss you like always. And I want nothing more than you in my arms, but I can't be so close and without you. Funny little extra to that song is I wrote that one right as I was leaving, right as I came to Nova Scotia. And in 2 months, for the first time in 10 years, well, not like for the first time leaving the province, but first time moving out of the province again. I've been here 10 years, and I'm en route to Quebec in July.
So you're leaving us?
I am. I'll be coming back. My band's still based out here, so I'll be back and forth. I'll be a dual citizen of Canada.
Don't do what I did. When we were traveling up there, I was in a restaurant, thought I could speak French because from school.
Yeah.
I asked for a swimming pool sandwich.
Oh no, my band went
I
on
thought
tour
piscine was fish.
No.
Yeah, but
Poisson, so
and the
close.
kids, they never have let me forget about that.
That's so close. You know what's funny is I went on tour in Quebec City not long ago with my band, and they thought that they could get by not speaking French, and I kept telling them, "Let me translate for you," and they were like, "No, we're fine." We get to the first restaurant, and they go and they're starting to order, and they're like, "Can I have?" And she's like, "Je ne comprends pas," and I was like, "It's okay, I got it."
Well, let me continue on maybe the U.S. theme here for a second. I'll try this here, this new, sort of a relatively new song, I guess. I had this idea for a song at a title called Walking Away. Had it for a while, and then when I moved down to the U.S., I met a songwriter named Michael J. We met at a Grammy party in Hollywood. We actually didn't, it was a Grammy party kind of as... that was organized by some people in the music industry that didn't want to go in the crowds, so it was in a house. So my whole thing when I was down there, I wanted to write with people, I wanted to get to know people and get ahead basically, with my career. So I was kind of brazen, and I was told about Michael was there, and I knew his background a little bit. And so I went up to him, I said, I'm from Nova Scotia. Would you like to write a song? It's basically that. And he said, yeah, I would actually. And so I had a musical idea, and he said, well, give me the idea. I had like a little demo, a rough foam demo. And he came back with a lyric, and he did it like in 2 days. Like, it takes me like 6 months to write lyrics. So he did a really great job. I was really impressed. And I didn't know what the song was going to be because I just had the title, and I was like, I should be walking away. That was like that. So it was just a line. I just didn't really know where it was going to go. So he took it to mean there's stuff in a lot of people's lives that shouldn't be in their lives. Whether that be alcohol or drugs or too much food or too much whatever. For me, it's too much chocolate. So sometimes an excess can be bad for you, and it can be about a relationship as well. So we put this together. We thought it had a good meaning, a good message. It ended up being on my new EP. It's called California, and it's actually the EP. All the songs on it are about the times in California that I was writing with people and doing different things down there. And then we just found out we just got added at Sirius XM on the country channel with Sirius XM. So I'm expanding my boundaries, There you go. Anyway, a song it is called Walking Away. Let me give it a try here. Trying to avoid this in my head, the noise is like a choir of voices singing out your praises, but I know what waits is gonna taste like poison. My head and my heart disagree. When I'm with you like this, I wanna stay, but I should be walking away. From the start, it's over. Lead me to be sober. Make the high seem lower.
I wanna stay, but I should be walking away. I should be running in the night. Let my demons pick a fight. I might be wrong, but it's so right. I'm wide awake, but still I'm dreaming. Trying to avoid this, gonna taste like poison. My head and my heart disagree. It's killing me when I'm with you like this. I wanna stay, but I should be walking away. Yeah, it's my heart disagree. It's killing me when I'm with you like this. I wanna stay, but I should be walking from you. There's no more talking, now I know the truth. I should be walking away.
Thank you.
All right, right on.
Pretty serious stuff there, but you know.
We used to do a thing called the Mere Super Show. And the story behind that was we were playing at a club called the Velvet Olive all the time. It was like our star club. We'd play there literally 5 nights a week. If it wasn't me just in the corner playing while folks ate, we were doing shows, and we were thinking, how can we get to play with an orchestra? So I came up with this idea with Adam and Shahab that we would be the band for more prominent artists on the East Coast. And the deal was, you come and sing a song with us, and we'll be your band, and I will write a symphony chart for you, and you can take that and use it with Symphony Nova Scotia or whatever you need. So that would be... And so luckily we had a whole bunch of people agree. People like Lenny Gallant and Bruce Guthrow, Kim Stockwood, and one of the shows that Arnie has a picture was Colin Hay from Men at Work. And that was one of the highlights of my musical career, was actually being on stage playing Who Can It Be Now and Land Down Under with the guy who wrote it. And so it was around the time that we had our German deal, and this song was one of the songs that got us the deal. And it was the song that we were supposed to play on that show right after 9/11. And it was sort of a Letterman-type show in Germany. And if you played it, the next day you would almost guarantee, if you were good, of selling between 5,000 and 10,000 CDs. And so that was, and the song was Invisible Science. It was climbing the charts. And I wrote this song. I'm not a religious person, and neither is my family, but I always believe that there's some sort of connection between people, and I've never been able to reconcile why I believe so. And I guess it's called the spirit. And so in my usual nerdy scientific way, I tried to kind of come up with some sort of explanation for it. And I thought, well, what if we haven't discovered things on a subatomic level that are connecting us in some way? Particles that we don't know exist yet. And so I wrote this song called Invisible Science. And let me get my stuff. Tuning this guitar sometimes for songs. If you see percussive guitarists or fingerstyle guitarists, they're always using different tunings, which is basically tuning the guitar in a shape that you can access different things. And here I'm trying to get the bass and also play the treble. So, but anyway, without all that technical stuff, this is a song called Invisible Science.
Break the walls they've built built around you. You're a superhero. Now they think you're gonna come and save the world. Subatomic storms around you. Maybe they're the spirits and the energies that have always seen you through. There has to be an invisible science taking over you. There has to be an invisible science taking care of truth. And if you need me, I'll be waiting. I can show you how to use the chemicals we gather from our tears. And between us there's a glow. It's been a long and winding road, but we know it well. We know it well. There has to be an invisible science taking over you. There has to be an invisible science taking care of truth. In this section here, the band used to always do this extended jam. We go to double time, so I'm going to try and play it. But I'm going to need some help. My daughter, want to come up and play it? This is Ava. Hello, Eva.
Yes.
We're gonna break the walls that were built around you. The subatomic swarms are gonna swarm around you. The spirits and the energy will spill over you. It's invisible, it's invisible. There's an invisible science taking over you. You. You're a superhero. Now they think you're gonna come and save the world. Save the world. There has to be an invisible science taking over you. There has to be an invisible science taking care of you. Taking care of you. Taking care of you. Taking care of you. Built around you. The subatomic swarms are gonna swarm around you. The spirits and the energy will spill over you. It's invisible, it's invisible. There's an invisible science taking over you. Taking over you. Taking care of you. Ava.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was Asif Illyas with his daughter Ava. She got up to sing a couple of songs with him. The other thing to think about is sfhaa.ca. Songwriters from here and away, sfhaa.ca. Speaking of websites, it is Asif Illyas, ASIFILLYAS, asifillyas.com, and you can catch his music there. Megan St. Rose, MEGANSTROSE, look her up, as well as John Mullane, Jon, there's no H, JONMULLANE, johnmullane.com, that's where you'll find his life. So come and check us out online. We'd love to hear from you.
This one is called One Dance, and a year after I wrote it, my friend asked me to play a song at her wedding, and wouldn't you know, I had the perfect song for her. And the person that I am now spending the rest of my life with, who constantly tells me every day I'm going to be his wife, fits the vibe of how this song explains that they feel about somebody. So I truly believe that this song manifested that performance at the wedding and my future husband. So...
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Never believed in love at first sight, and then I had my moment. Aww. Okay, so this is One Dance. I fell in love a long time ago. It's the kind of love most don't get to know. I've tried and I've tried to move on, but I can't compare. I've never seen you in this light before. It don't feel right, but it feels a little more than just another one to pass the time. Been living under a rain cloud. It's like you make the sun shine. So if I could have just one chance, and if I could have a little of your romance, and if I could have just one more dance, I'll dance with you. We don't have to be close enough. We don't have to kiss to have a little fun. We don't even gotta take our clothes off. Just you and me and this halftime beat. Baby, please, 'cause if I could have just one chance, and if I could have a little of your romance, and if I could have just one more dance, I'll dance with you. I'll dance with you.
Your guitar playing was excellent, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes.
The trick is to pick 3 chords.
Yes.
And then pick a couple easy plucking strings.
That's right.
And then you just repeat it, and then make all the words all over the place, and then nobody knows.
Well, you said you knew 4 chords. That's one more than most hit songs. So,
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect.
We did a cool video. Susie and I did a cool video down in Bayswater Beach. We shot it last June when the fires were happening here, and we had a 2-day shoot, and it got into one evening for 3 or 4 hours. We did a whole music video in 4 hours, basically. And we could still smell the smell in the air. We were trying to, I'm trying to sing and be happy, and it's like, this smells funky here. and it wasn't that fun, but it turned out really well. So if you want to check out the music video, it's on my YouTube channel, just YouTube John Mullane, and it's just a fun. We used a lot of 50s and 60s surfing kind of vibe. You know, a lot of. We even got one of the guys from Beach Blanket Bingo as a cameo in there. So from one of the movies. So it's check it out if you like that sort of thing. But the song goes. The chorus is in the sun, sun in the summertime. These are the good times. So if you can sing that with me in the chorus, everybody, that would be like so great. Because normally there's all these Beach Boys harmonies in this song, and I'll feel kind of naked without singing, by singing myself. So. Walking down the street, I see it everywhere. Summer's already here, and we're feeling fine. We drive around in the vet with the top down, and turn the radio up, it's due up tonight. Go. In the sun in the summertime. These are the good times. In the sun in the summertime. Everything is so fine, fine, fine. We'll shine every day. Surf's up, way up. We're catching a wave and lying on the beach in the sweet summer air, sitting round the fire, singing hey, yeah, yeah. Everyone's having fun, living life without a care. In the sun in the summertime. These are the good times. In the sun in the summertime. Everything is so fine, fine, fine. We shine every day. There's usually harmonies here too. Go. In the sun. Can I hear you? I got them to do it. Perfect. In the sun. Love it. Everything is so fine, fine. Now we're going to go up. In the sun. Summertime. These are the good times. In the sun in the summertime. Everything is so fine, fine, fine. We shine every day. Gonna shine every day. Every day, gonna shine every day. Thank you for all your help, guys. And let's hope we get that sun soon.
We need those Beach Boys harmonies.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
This next song was on our second album, and it was chosen for, you remember American Idol, of course, when it first started, there was German Idol. And the German Idol actually chose this song to release. But it never made it because of lots of complicated things with the record company and all the 9/11 stuff anyway. But this song I wrote about going through a difficult time and just realizing you're going to get through it. And a song called It's Only Just a Day in Your Life. And I've never played it live like this before, and Ava and I have never sung it before this afternoon. So
We're gonna try.
We're going to try and do it. So this is called A Day in Your Life.
Excellent. Nice.
Tell me when it's getting better. I've worked so hard in searching for the meaning of it all. I know that we can find a way to live within our dreams forever. And then I hear the sound of a deep meditation drifting through the mind, my imagination. I make my way through the morning haze, and the traffic's backed up to the good old days. Is there something deeper we can find? This is the dawning of our lives. But what if I was wrong about everything? What if I was wrong about everything? What if I was wrong about everything? It's only just a day in your life. It's only just a day in your life. And miracles won't take much time if we make it through these sour times, and the waterfalls won't guide your way. What's it gonna take to make you stay? But what if I was wrong about everything? What if I was wrong about everything? What if I was wrong about everything? It's only just a day in your life. It's only just a day in your life. Shine. Only you can make this happen. But what if I was wrong about everything? What if I was wrong about everything? What if I was wrong about everything? Oh no. Just a day in your life. It's only just one day. It's only just one day. It's only just a day in your life. It's only just one day.
We made it. Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's one of the things I like about doing these song circles. I love this variety of three artists. It's great.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the podcast here, folks. Really appreciate it. Please do follow us, do the subscribe and all those social media things. It really does help. It helps the artist. And on our website, you will find links to the artists. So please do go online and let us know that you're there. Thanks so much.
I just wanted to take a moment and thank Robert
Yes.
Campbell for
Robert Campbell.
it it's very difficult putting on shows, especially promoting them and
Yeah.
the turnout. Robert, thank you for having us.
Thank you, Robert.
I'm glad there's humans in seats.
Yeah, and thank all of you guys for showing out here. Yeah.
So, yes, no, thank you, Robert. It's been great. And telling the story behind the songs is really a cool thing, especially kind of when we're in more of maybe the rock or pop or whatever metal field. You think of this as a purely singer-songwriter type of forum, but there's a story behind every song you hear, whether it sounds really ridiculous, a ridiculous song or not. Sometimes there's a lot more to it than just meets the eye. So I like the stories. So part of this being a songwriter for me anyway is expanding my horizons a little bit. And so I started having some success, pretty early after I started releasing music. And someone said, "You should release a Christmas song." I said, "I hate Christmas songs." I did, actually. And I didn't realize, but I didn't listen to Christmas songs like a lot of people did. But I said, well, if I could do my own song, make it kind of a rock pop Christmas song, then that'll happen. So I met this songwriter. It was really kind of what you call an amateur songwriter. He didn't do it professionally for a living or anything, but he had kind of a nice idea for a song, and I got together with him and we wrote it together. His name is Tom Galthrow, actually. It's not Bruce's relative, but his name is Tom Galthrow from Cape Breton, and so that led me on the Christmas path and released the song, and it did really well, and Then I said, I'll never put a Christmas album out. I think the single is cool. Then in Los Angeles, I met another fellow Canadian, and at the time I was working with Gibson Guitars, and we had the writing rooms available to us down there in Hollywood. So myself and Michel, we get in the hot summer day writing a Christmas song in Los Angeles of all places, and that was a duet, and that did pretty well. So pandemic comes along. I don't feel inspired to write anything really new that would be deep meaning or anything. I said, well, I should maybe finish. I'll do a Christmas album. I will do one. And I just, again, a feel good thing. I thought maybe it would make people feel good and everyone was saying everyone was nostalgic at that time. And I delved more into Christmas music, and I thought there were some actually really good songs, and Jingle Bell Rock and that sort of thing. So anyway, I wrote 4 or 5 new songs, and I'm going to do this one right now. It's a song that it's called Feels Like Christmas, and I wanted to create a song that was really simple and easy to sing, easy to remember, and had that kind of old school vibe. And I think it does, and it's done pretty well since we released it. And, we shot a video in the backyard, our house in the home bay, and it looks like something from the 60s again. Like I said, I like the 60s. So anyway, so this is just a fun thing. I just thought I'd do it tonight, and you can hear it. And, the other thing I want to mention, too, is that it led to a tour. So I thought, well, not much goes on in the music industry in late November, December, so, maybe we'll try to do a little tour. And we had the first year of the Feels Like Christmas tour last Christmas, and Alfie Zappacosta was on it with us, so it was kind of a fun time. So you can look for that this year too, the Feels Like Christmas tour, and we'll have some special guests. Anyway, that's a long way to say, here's Feels Like Christmas, and sing along again if you want to. Remember the words. On a cold December night, when the stars shine so bright, and we sit by the firelight, well, it feels like Christmas to me. Yeah, it feels like Christmas to me. Making angels in the snow, and hearing Santa's ho ho ho. We're kissing under mistletoe. Well, it feels like Christmas to me. Yeah, it feels like Christmas to me. We'll celebrate love, baby. Come along and you'll see. Gonna be a surprise, baby. Waiting underneath the Christmas tree. We're gonna jingle all the way on a one-horse
one-horse open sleigh and have a merry holiday. Well, it feels like Christmas to me. Yeah, it feels like Christmas to me. We'll celebrate love, baby. Come along and you'll see. It's gonna be a surprise, baby. Waiting underneath the Christmas tree. We're gonna jingle all the way on a one-horse open sleigh and have a merry, merry holiday. Well, it feels like Christmas to me. Yeah, it feels like Christmas to me. It feels like Christmas to me. It feels like Christmas to me. Get that 60s chord at the end there. Thank you. Just feels like Christmas, doesn't it?
Now it does.
Yeah.
Christmas songs are the gift they keep on giving, you know?
They do, don't they? Every year. Just like summer songs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's funny because I used to be very similar with the I don't like Christmas music, but then you get a Christmas song playing and I'm like, yeah, I love this. And I gained a new appreciation for it because my partner loves Christmas. And it's funny because he's also in a metal band. He's got multiple face tattoos. They're a pretty successful band if anyone likes metal. I'm not going to plug my partner, but it's Polygraph from Quebec. It's great, pretty great. But he's exclusively metal. He doesn't do any other music. But once you get the Christmas stuff going, we were talking about how we were going to set up our new house for Christmas, and he's like, we're getting the Train Village. And I'm like, where is this coming from? He's like, I love Christmas. I'm like, you do not look like somebody who loves Christmas, but I'll embrace it. Let's go. We have 2 daughters. They're only 2 weeks apart in age. And so obviously they're being 6 years old. They love Christmas. So I feel like he's going to be more excited for the cookies and milk than they will. But
Well, you guys are going to have to write a Christmas song together.
absolutely a heavy metal Christmas song.
Perfect.
Yeah. There's not many of those. And I trust me, I have been absolutely thinking about this. So, I mean, maybe we'll write a song about the Grinch. Who knows? Well, this next song, this one kind of goes back to that song about manifesting ideologies and or manifesting circumstances into your life. And same thing applies to this relationship, because this song also, once again, was imagining a scenario, writing it, hoping that one day it happens, but really just writing it for somebody else who's in that position to feel it. And then, wouldn't you know, there it is. And I was like, I got a song for this. And he cried. And he doesn't cry. He's not a crier. He's like, I don't know what you made me do. But I was like, well, this song's about you now. So I don't get mushy. I mean, I don't know any of you in here besides in passing or through music stuff, but I am not a mushy person. So this is new for me. So here's Love Again. Make me feel like all love again. Couldn't we please just be more than friends? Lately you're all I've got in my head. So baby, please show me all love again. I was okay, never feeling again. I was pushed around, tossed around like a bag of sand. I filled the hourglass, wait to pass time. Wasn't really looking for something that I could call mine. I was lonely, needed a kiss. In the middle of the night is where I found my fix. Out of nowhere you came around. You stepped out of the picture in my head. Nothing in this world could have me prepared, but you make me feel like all love again. Couldn't we please just be more than friends? in my head. So baby, please show me all love again. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I can, maybe I will. Maybe I did, maybe I do still. You make me feel like all love again. Couldn't we please just be more than friends? Lately you're all I've got in my head. So baby, please show me all love again. You make me feel like all love again. Couldn't we please just be more than friends? Lately you're all I've got in my head. So baby, please show me all love again.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice.
The timbre was supposed to be like the feeling of falling in love, you know, the whoa, what's happening? And then it stops and you're like, all right, well now I can't like anyone else because you're kind of just there.
I like how the melody falls down too. With
Thank
the,
you.
Yeah.
That's exiting the honeymoon phase and then realizing you're stuck now, but I guess I like you a little more than I hate you less than I hate other people. I'm kidding. Love is great. I'm still in the honeymoon phase and I'm still feeling it and I'm all excited. So it's like, it's great, it's new, it's lovely.
Well,
Anyways.
let me do the opposite then. I wrote this song after, well, it was the dying stretch of a relationship. Oops, is that me?
Oh, it's a hate song. Let's go.
No, it's not really a hate song. It was actually, I wrote it, do you guys know a keyboardist, songwriter, famous musician from around here by the name of Kim Dunn? Yeah. So Kim Dunn used to play keyboards in Mere. Mere was 3 people, me, my brother, and Adam Dowling from Charlottetown. But Kim and Jamie Robinson used to fill out the band, and that was sort of the second iteration. Then we had more people that joined us. But we were going to a rehearsal in Bootlier's Cove or Point? Point, sorry, yeah. And I was, going through a very difficult relationship, and we came over this crest of a hill and into one of the coves there, and we saw all these people clambering up over the rocks, and there was a whale that was beached and some TV cameras, and it kind of struck me. It was just the mood that I was in, and we went to the rehearsal. We had the rehearsal, and of course it was the early days of the internet, and I looked up about beaching whales that get beached, why they did it, and it wasn't much information, but one thing stuck to me was I saw that sometimes they do it on purpose, and they get lost, and they and they just decide to go that route. So it was a very, very dark time for me, and I ended up thinking about how that I had to write a song about this, and I wrote this song from the perspective of the whale, and about following someone in a relationship after a dream that both people have a dream, and sort of losing yourself in that, and then ending up losing yourself chasing someone else's dream. So this is a song called Whale Song. I try to make this guitar sound like it's underwater.
flash of silver on my skin, a shaft of light upon my fin, and high upon the tallest wave I surfaced to check out the day. And in the distance I could see the strangest thing straight from a dream. Swimming like no fish I knew, through the mist I could see you. Floating on a raft of reeds, you'd given up and lost your speed, and all your hope had run away. You were feeling like a castaway. So I swam with you through every storm. I'd bring you food to keep you strong. And then one day, out of the blue, a cargo ship came and rescued you. You told me that's where you belong. You told me I should carry on. You said you had yourself to find, and that you had to leave it all behind. Now I dive and go back to the deep, with the memory of you I keep. Da 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 da. Faraway Norwegian stream has swept the others far from me. Without them, where do I belong? Too far away to hear my song. So I followed you with all my might and swam towards the city lights. The sparkling of the oil rig flames, the burning of the greed and fame. I stared at all those lights too long. I looked ahead and you were gone. And all these sounds are scaring me, the groaning of your industry. La da da. Place, don't know the way. I'm lost inside some shallow bay. All because I followed you. I made it on the evening news. Come see what rose up from the deep. Come photograph my deepest sleep.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
So, how's everybody doing out there? It's we've been going for a few rounds here. Everybody's still happening, still hanging in. Okay, the bar is still open, is it? I don't know. I guess so. Yeah. I guess we'll do another round then. Sure.
One more round?
One more round? Yeah. If you guys are up for it. You guys up for it? Okay. Okay, good. That's what we'll do then.
That was a great song, man.
Thank you.
Very touching.
Thanks. Yeah.
You ever put this in a movie or something? That sounds very
I wish.
cinematic. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Actually, it's on an album that I put out in 2020, in May of 2020, when I thought the pandemic would only last the summer.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
So it is on that album. I actually have these little jump drives, if you are interested, and it has my whole discography and everything on it. If you want to afterwards, get one for me. But yeah, it's on there. So yeah, it is on there. Yeah, it's on an album called Arrows, and it's on Spotify and all that. It got lost in the pandemic. So yeah.
Well, this next song I'm going to do, the inspiration came from Facebook, actually. When MySpace ended, everyone remember MySpace? It was like just really for musicians, and it was great. And then it suddenly just, after we, probably put thousands of dollars into building the profile, it's like it just drops out, and where do we go? So a lot of musicians went on Facebook and these other new social media campaigns. Profiles. Anyway, you become friends with people you don't really know, but they call them friends. But it's interesting to see, what people read, what they write about online, and people that may be strangers to them. They don't hide anything. And this one person I knew of, didn't know in person, but met through Facebook, I guess. And a very pretty girl. And one day she wrote, "Gee, I wish I was ugly on the outside, so people would love me for what's inside." Oh, that was so sad, like that's someone writing about this, and it's maybe a call for help. So I was writing songs for an album called Shine at that time, and so it really kind of triggered me too, because I was very, very young. Person. I was bullied terribly, actually, as a 12-year-old boy, and so it evoked those feelings. And I think Asif mentioned as well that mental health is a big deal for everyone, but especially people in the arts. It seems to be where a proportionally probably much higher having mental health issues in the arts. We all are crazy, but other than that, this song came out of that, and it's kind of just about what's really inside is the most important thing. We're all kind of beautiful inside, and that's what really we should be, talking about. And it's one thing to dress up and look nice, but it's really what's inside that shines. You got me there, Robert? Give this a shot. Usually do this in my band, but we'll see. You wanna know why you were living a lie? It was so long ago. How could you know you were nobody's child? And all of your life, you don't even cry. Left out on your own, try to make it alone, but you want it to fly. Don't wait all of your life. The only love you know is hiding in your soul. But it was never enough for all the ones that you love. You're born beautiful. So don't you ever give up, just know that you are the one, you're born beautiful. Turn on the lights and come out of the night. There's so much more than you know, and wherever you go, someone loves you tonight. And feeling alive for once in your life. In your heart, let it show. Let the light in you glow. There's no reason to hide. Don't wait all of your life. The only love you know is hiding in your soul.
for all the ones that you love. You're born beautiful. Don't ever let it go. The inner child you know. So don't you ever give up. Just know that you are the one. You're born beautiful. Can't you see? Can't you see? The only love you know is hiding in your soul. But it was never enough for all the ones that you love. You're born beautiful. Don't ever let it go. The inner child you know. So don't you ever give up. Just know that you are the one. You're born beautiful. You're born beautiful. You're so beautiful. Yeah, you were more than enough, and you were always the one. You're born beautiful. You're born beautiful. Thank you.
That was a beautiful song. I like the message behind it too.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, we just with our culture, you know, it's very important. I think to reach inside, you know, and not just focus on what's outside. And you know, we made a video of the song, and the song, the video got a lot of attention in the U.S. Started winning some awards down there because it was actually kind of a Me Too. What's the movement down? Sorry, Me Too. Yeah, that just came out as this video was out there, and there's some abusive things going on in this music video, and yeah, I think the message is really important, and it got out in a big way. So really proud of that one. Yeah.
Message and it.
Thank you.
Yeah, right on.
It flows really well into the last song that I have, which is the only song on the list here that is available on Spotify. It's Megan St. Rose. Megan St. Rose on Instagram. Those are pretty much the only two platforms I pay a lot of attention to. But this one, it's going to sound like a really happy song. And I love animal attributes, so this one's called Little Bird. I wrote it for my daughter, but talking about mental health and stuff like that. You know, when we were on our break, we were talking about you know, the ability to reach into our emotions and then having to kind of snap out of it. That's kind of part of being a songwriter is it's a lot of turmoil to dive into that. And that's what a lot of therapy is too, is practicing the ability to go into those emotions and relive memories that, you know, you probably don't want to remember and to process them in a third party, like a third person perspective. And I think that's what a lot of songwriting is too. And that's why we put so much emotion into songs. So this song it's got a message. I basically wrote it as like, if anything happened to me and I couldn't convey a message to my daughter of how, like, what is the one piece of advice I could give my daughter? And unfortunately, it did come about in a time that I was not doing so great. There was the other half of her existence isn't the most top-notch human being, and I ended up in a situation that was not safe for myself or for her. And, you know, as we came out of it, she went on to, you know, stay with some other family while I got our safety situation sorted out, and this song came about in it. So it does have a little bit of a dark background story to it, but I feel like it's a very uplifting song. She loves it. It was my first radio song. It's not officially published radio song, but special shout out Megan Cody on Virgin Radio did a little We Out Here thing to it. And, you know, it got out there and a lot of people really loved it. So, and also we were talking about the simplification of chords and stuff. There's only 2 chords in this whole song. It's great. So easy.
Perfect.
So this is Little Bird. That's it. Thank you. Okay. Little birdie's got brand new wings. Little birdie's got a song she sings. Little birdie's just a little too late. She's a little too scared to take a leap of faith. Ooh, little birdie fell out of her nest. Little birdie fell more than the others. Little birdie could have used some rest. Little birdie didn't know what was coming now. Mama bird said, don't wait. Mama bird said, don't be shy. I know you know it hurts, but you've gotta fly. The crows are coming in and we gotta leave first day. Little one, don't fear for the past. That's where it's gonna stay. You know the pain don't last and you're stronger than yesterday, so caterpillar on a rose bush. Life is easy when the world feels small. He made friends with a little bird who asked him what it's like to never fly at all. Well, caterpillar says, Mama's got wings. Don't think I'll ever learn to fly, but Mama says that it's meant to be, and that you'll never really learn if you don't try. No, Mama bird said, don't be shy. I know you know it hurts, but you've gotta fly. Girls are coming in and we gotta leave first day. Little one, don't fear for the past. That's where it's gonna stay. You know the pain don't last and you're stronger than yesterday, so and when you're flying, don't forget to watch yourself and what you get into. If you don't like what you see in your reflection, little bird, stop and change direction now. Ever feel like the world's against you? I promise, baby, it was never meant to be like that. Don't fight back, just glide on the wind beneath your wings. It helps to find peace. Say, don't hold on to what's holding you back. Reflect, recover, repeat the backlash. It's all part of the process. Don't put yourself in distress when you think your life's a mess. Time to clean it up, I guess. Mama bird said, don't be shy. I know you know it hurts, but you've gotta fly. The crows are coming in and we gotta leave first day. Little one, don't fear for the past. It's where it's gonna stay. You know the pain don't last. You're stronger than yesterday.
Nice.
Sounds a lot better on the master on Spotify, but
Very cool.
yeah, a little light coming out of a dark cloud there, and happy to say her and I are both in a much better place now.
That's good.
Excellent.
Oops. So I guess I'm the last one?
Yeah.
You're it, baby.
Right on.
You're it. Well, then I should ask Ava to come back up. Ava, let me see. You know what? We'll stick in the same kind of vein, maybe. Let's just do. Yeah, sort of. As I said, I put an album out in 2020. I recorded it and wrote it and everything probably in the span of 2-3 weeks, which was really crazy. It was right before Christmas, before the pandemic hit. We were just getting little, news reports about stuff happening over in China and everything, and we all don't have to tell you, we all thought it was nothing, and then I decided to put the album out in May of 2020, and I wrote this song in December previous. I had no idea I was actually writing a song that described what we had to do, and this was about staying together, alone, in our homes with the people that you loved, and it's a song called "Stay With Me." We were going to do So Perfect, but we'll do this one. And so anyway, because I'm the last one, I just want to, John, Megan, it was really a pleasure to play with you guys. Likewise. Thank you, Robert.
Here.
Yeah.
You're talking about staying together, and all night I've been staring up at that sign that says "Together is
Together.
my favorite place to be."
Perfect.
And I've been seeing all these people. We're all together here in the moment.
It's amazing.
So,
Yeah.
full circle. Let's go.
And thanks Jen and the Pink Piano. It's a great venue.
Thank you.
Hope to play here again sometime. Yeah, it's really great.
Yeah,
And to all of you.
Been a great crowd, actually.
Yeah,
really
it's
fantastic.
been really, really fun. So, Ava, do you think we should do this? Stay with me. I kind of, again, it's simple. 3 chords. Well, no, that's not true. It's 4 chords. But let me just tune this back up. Being underwater. Whale song is a very weird tuning. Hold on.
You even sound good tuning your guitar. So
What's that?
I say you even sound good tuning your guitar.
Best tuning song I've ever heard.
Thank you. This is a song called Stay With Me. Okay, if I can remember to do it.
Questions and puzzles way deep in my mind, 'cause I just don't know where these paths go. Watching and wondering with wide open mind for an answer at the end of the road. Take a walk under moonlit trees, feel the touch of the midnight breeze. I think you are all I need, so stay with me tonight. Memories of childhood may soon disappear from my heart as my body gets old. You say that the way is to live in the moment, but moments can sometimes be so cold. Oh, you have such a restless heart. You wish that you could go back to the start. Oh, but you're my shining star, so stay with me tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, you have such a restless heart. You wish that you could go back to the start. Oh, but you're my guiding star, so stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me tonight. Ooh, ooh,
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Ava,
Thanks, Robert.
Asif, Megan, John, thank you. And thank you all, indeed. Some great songs, and
you.
we appreciate you all sharing and being here together. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cool.
Wicked.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Sure put the sun on the rainy night.
Yeah. Let's hope it's not raining anymore. I got a long drive back to Halifax.
That's
You said
right.
you do too. Maybe we sang the sun or sang the rain.
Yeah.